debate.
You will attempt to force a special session.
That's correct. We're going to force a special session unless the governor acts.
Breaking tonight, St. Petersburg State Senator Jeff Brandes says if the governor won't call a special session on property insurance, he will. In an 8 on Your Side exclusive, Senator Brandes says he will use a legislative maneuver to go around the governor and force a special session. Good evening. I'm Stacey Scheibel.
And I'm Keith Kate. Thank you for joining us. Our investigator, Mahsa Saeidi, continues to put pressure on state leaders to take action and address the skyrocketing price of property insurance. She joins us live with the breaking development.
Keith and Stacey, the special session is set to happen on April 19th, but it's not on the skyrocketing cost of insurance. It's for redistricting. The governor and House Speaker have resisted calls to take action. Now, as lawmakers work to override their authority, I'm demanding answers. The Senate is willing to act. Senate Bill 1728 passed this session. So this question is for you, Governor, and you, Speaker. How many companies have to fail, and how high do rates have to go before you agree to take action on this issue on April 19th?
I'm ready. I will sign. I'm ready. We did something in 2021 that's brought 2 companies in. It was not enough.
State leaders say your premiums are rising because of widespread litigation, specifically roof replacement fraud. To fight the fraud, last year lawmakers capped attorney fees in some cases. Was that reform enough? The governor said no at a news conference in Polk County Friday, but House Speaker Chris Sprowls disagreed.
Last year, we passed one of the most expansive reforms to the insurance industry that's ever been done in Florida. One thing that happens is that you talk about this all the time is that it takes 18 months to see those reflected in the rates. We're about 6 months out from that.
The speaker says more time is needed to see the impact of last year's changes. But homeowners, at times in tears over premiums, want action now. Just weeks ago, the Senate passed a reform bill some advocates supported. The governor said he'd sign it, but the bill died in the House.
Speaker, the Senate is willing to act and the governor is willing to act. I'm being told that you are the one that is not willing to act during this special session.
So I think you answered enough for you? Okay. So I would just say, if we need to do anything to bring them back, for this, we're staying ready, willing, and able to do it. Whether it can happen in April, I think if they work together, I'm happy to I'm happy to sign that.
We're going to force a special session unless the governor acts.
Not sitting by, State Senator Jeff Brandes says he's ready to use a legal maneuver to force a special session. Tomorrow, step 1, the senator will work to get 20% of the legislature on board.
Do you think your plan will work?
Floridians will be able to see which House members and senators are standing with them and which ones are standing against them.
So more on that legal move to force a special session. When 20% of members agree in writing to reconvene, the remaining lawmakers will soon be polled. If 3/5 of both chambers vote yes, we've got a special session. And Keith, it's a public record, so they'll be on the record with where they stand.
That's usually the case. It didn't sound like the governor was opposed to it. We'll see if it actually takes place, if Brandes pulls him along to go in that direction. But there was this bill that the Senate was ready to sign. The governor, in your report, said he's ready to sign it, but the House wasn't ready to commit. Why not? What happened?
Late today, I heard from the Speaker's office about this. I'm told the Speaker believes the Senate bill would lead to even higher deductibles for families. The House had its own bill. The chambers could not reach an agreement. Again, the Speaker thinks this issue could wait, but many people do not.
We shall see. Thank you for staying on it, Mahsa. And if you have something you would like Mahsa to investigate, you